Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video, joining me on another session inside the hog pen. So currently we are 3 weeks in our prep for England's Strongest Woman, but this is only my second week working with a new coach. So in today's video, I will take you through what we have on the plan today, as well as going into detail on who I'm being coached by and why I chose this person. So as I continue to get ready for my session, I thought I would go into detail on who I'm now being coached by. She goes by the name Rosie Abercrombie, also known as Big Sexy Lifts on her socials. I will pop the link down below in the description so you can head over and check her out. She is a 2-time England's Strongest Woman and a 2-time Europe's Strongest under 73 kilos. So I've been following Rosie for quite some time now, and she is just an incredible athlete. She's a unit. But the reason why I chose her to coach me, I like her style, passion, and the approach she has in the sport itself, which is also what my previous coach had. But sometimes I think having a fresh pair of eyes on the way you train can have its benefits on helping you improve and get better. So enough chit chat, and let's crack on and get some yoke warm-ups before our main sets. So I did a few laps with an empty yoke, which is 42 kilos, before I started adding some weight. Then I proceeded to add weight and did 7 sets, 30 meters with 102 kilos on the yoke. Moving on to the last 3 sets, we added some more weight to our yoke, which we needed 145, but we got it as close as possible and we continued to proceed. So England's Strongest Woman, my yoke that I need to reach is 240. So that is a massive amount of weight, which I've never done. My current PB on a yoke run is 202. So we still have a lot of work to do, but considering that I haven't done a yoke run at this weight for quite some time, they felt really solid. Yeah, I was happy with the outcome. Now that is done, we move on to SSB squats. So I do a little bit of a warm up without any weight on, and then I move on to a 60 kilo warm up, just to obviously familiarize myself on how to actually squat, because it has been quite some time. Then after I feel comfortable and confident with that, we then upped it up and we just added another 5 kilos. So all in all, we did 3 sets of 10 at 65 kilos. At this point of doing the squats, my legs were starting to feel it, as well as my glutes. I did start to slow down on the reppage, as you could probably tell, and then I was just glad that it was time for a break and move on to the next event. Moving on to SSB good mornings. Again, this is another one I kind of have a bit of mixed emotions about. Sometimes I can't really feel that stretch in my hamstrings or my glutes, so I have to get as low as possible so I can actually feel it. But all in all, it was a good set. Then DIY gym skill came out. We had front carry for distance with 30 kilos. So I used a 20 kilo bumper plate and then placed a 10 kilo plate on top and just tied them together, held them to my chest, walked up and down the road twice until I could no more, but specifically focusing on a comfortable pace and my breathing. Summary on today's session, it felt really good to be able to get out on the road and do some heavy yoke runs. Like I said previously, it has been a while since I last did them, but all in all they felt really quick and solid, so I was kind of over the moon with the outcome on that. The squats, I didn't mind the squats, they just made my legs feel like jelly after completing all of the sets. And then the good mornings, I managed to get as low as possible so I could really feel it in my hamstrings. And last but not least, the carry. So that is something that I'm hoping that is going to improve. It's just a matter of time and patience and just controlling the breathing whilst that is on my chest. So that is it from me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please comment, like and subscribe, and hog it out.